Bipolar disorder is a mood disorder. It contains many aspects. People often think that it's just highs and lows because it used to be called manic depression. It's now bipolar disorder, and what it contains is hypomania, mania, depression, and you can even go into what I got was a psychosis. And that's, hearing things, believing things, seeing things that aren't there. I ended up in the psychiatric ward of the hospital. My friends had taken me there because I was just doing things out of character. For instance, I saw the devil's head dancing in front of my face. I thought I was Eve from the Garden of Eden. I believe these things as real as this interview is taking place right now. When I got diagnosed in Ottawa, all of my friends, so-called friends, I lost all of them. I went off my medication because of all the horrible side effects I was experiencing, but it was a big mistake. I ended up on suicide's door. I took a huge bottle of pills, wanted to end my life, woke up in the ICU 3 days later, luckily with no serious liver damage or kidney damage. And I managed to pick myself up, and I moved to South Korea for 2 years to teach English, actually. I took some time to heal, and coming back, it was amazing because there was like a new me.
Hi, my name is Andrea, also known as Bipolar Babe in the community. Bipolar Babe was actually an idea about a t-shirt. Wearing a t-shirt that says Bipolar Babe stomping out stigma. Wearing it proud in a grocery store or another place so people can ask you questions. You could have conversations free of stigma, and it just makes a statement that we need to talk about these things.
Really, what we're about at the Bipolar Babe Project is dissolving and getting rid of those stigmas that people are dangerous, that they are violent just because they have a mental illness. It's false. And we go into the classrooms and speak to all kids, and we educate them about mental health, and I share my personal story of living with bipolar disorder. And the thing is, we target all kids. And if they have a friend, for instance, who has a mental illness, they can support them. And it's also just to change attitudes. I think one of the most important things about having a mental health condition and having support is to have a touch-based person, somebody who knows you very well, somebody who can be by your side, be your friend, and know if you're acting out of character, if you're very depressed, is able to help you seek the assistance you need if you do need it. If you're thinking of harming yourself or letting go or wanting to give up, there is hope for everybody. There is supports out there. You just need to find your way through the maze. You have to grab somebody's hand, and that will help you. There are peer support groups. They're for those who do choose, and I choose to take medication. I'll be taking medication for the rest of my life, and I really know that that helps me. Mental illness in general is, as you probably know, rampant. It's 1 in 4, 1 in 5, they say, people have a mental health condition. Bipolar disorder, 1 to 2% of all people in Canada have bipolar. And usually it comes out between the ages of 18 to 25, which is why I really reach out to the youth so they have the right information, they can make the right choices and get the help that they need. The Teens to 20s Peer Support Group is a place of comfort and understanding. We also run 2 support groups here in town, one called Teens to 20s, and that's for young adults, 15 to 25 who have a mental health condition, and a women's support group, 25 plus, who have bipolar disorder or another mental health condition. So to sum it up, we have formed now from the Bipolar Babe Project into the Bipolar Disorder Society of British Columbia. And so I think with the peer support groups, it's just so important that we share our experiences, our stories, and form friendships at the same time. What we need in this world is empathy, understanding, and acceptance. It's kind of interesting because having bipolar disorder used to be a big, big deal to me. And now I'm realizing that, you know what? It's okay. I think when you deal with the internal stigma and the external stigma, you can come to a place of acceptance for your own mental health condition.